Welcome back in, everyone. This is episode 19 of the 1950 Survival, going from $0 to $10 million. And we got a long ways to go, but we're going to get there. And wait a second, why is that part all white and the rest of it's not? Did something get missed here? I don't know. Looking at it really close, nah, I guess it all worked. The only thing I think that would happen is possibly the fertilizer going to spread all the way over. Either way, it's good. Let's jump back in our truck here. We're actually going to make a new course to mow up some more fields. Now, we don't own this land over here, but we can mow it, so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here in a second. Here's what I got completed right here. Just drove around, kind of bobbing and weaving through the trees. That way I don't have to cut down any trees. It's going to be a pretty simple one, I guess. Can I click on it? Why can I not click on it? There we go. 2.64 acres. We're just going to go ahead and get a mower out here. Both our mowers out here. That way they're not wasted doing nothing, because I got other stuff to do. I don't want them doing absolutely nothing. It has been a very long time since I've actually been on this file. Very, very long time. The last time I played on here was January 4th, and today is actually February 5th. So I guess a little over a month. Now, I did have a few episodes come out here recently, and those already had recorded. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and finish out that $10 million sheep challenge. But we're back on here, and I'm really, really excited about it, if y'all can't tell. And we only have one mower here. I might get another one out there as well. That way, both the tractors aren't just sitting there doing nothing. I guess I could have one of the tractors pulling the forage wagon, possibly. That ain't a bad idea. But I'd like to get the mowing done a lot faster and then start picking them up. Workers off and going here. Looks like it's saying 31 minutes to get done. Now, that is because I put 2 workers on this field. I got to get the other tractor and buy us another mower as well, and then get it over here. If y'all can remember, this is the mower I went with. It's going to cost $1,200 because we got that new configuration. I mean, of course, it's new back then, right? It's going to be looking old in the future. Now, I got both the tractors off and going. This one here, that one in the background, it's going to work out pretty great, I think. That should finish up fairly fast. We got the time moving fast. That's why I got to keep these moving and making money. Apparently, this one's doing both left and right. I don't know why, but it's registering this as a 1.6 meter working with, even though it says 2 meters. Maybe I should adjust that and actually go off at the 2 meters. I'm just leaving it the way it is for now. We'll see what happens. While all that is off and going, I'm pretty excited because I get to put in some sheds over here somewhere. I'm not sure where, and I did realize in editing, I guess I could put stuff underneath this little awning here, and that would probably actually work out pretty good. But let's find some sort of shed in there or two, and then start getting this stuff put away. I think this is the pack I'm going to go with right here. It's the wooden sheds pack. I like to try to find a pack that has multiple options for us to use, and for some reason this right here is really calling out to me, and I like the look of this right here. So we're going to place this in first, and it's going to take up a good amount of money here. It's $15,000, but all this little extra terraforming too, it's going to charge a little more. Now, I don't know if I want to put it over here or if I want to put it over here where all this open stuff is. I mean, I was thinking about putting it over here, and this is a lot flatter and probably would work out a lot better now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put it over here and make it a little easier on myself. I'll save this part over here for possibly a big old field of some sort. Oh man, looks like we got some blocked by an object. I guess that is the bad thing about putting 2 tractors out there on the field, but this right here might do the job for everything we have. Even though we have a lot of stuff out here, a lot of it's really small. Now that I look at this forage wagon, that's not really small, and that might be an issue. Maybe I'll have to buy a couple more things, but let me take care of those blocked objects, see if they can work their way out of that problem. With our main tractors there being a little bit busy, time to get old Big Blue out here and slowly put this stuff away. It's going to take a minute, but I guess I'll get it there. I guess on the plus side of using this, it's actually making it pretty easy with the whole like 0-degree turning radius on these tracks, kinda. It's pretty nice. I like it. Now you may be wondering how I got that front loader in there if I didn't have the tractor for that front loader. I just went ahead and picked it up with super strength. That's the only thing I'm moving with super strength. The rest of it I want to actually fit in there and make sure I can get in and out of there for grabbing. For the moment of truth, let's take a look and see how well this fits in here, and honestly that fits a lot better than I thought it would. I don't know if I'm going to leave it like that or get a bigger shed out there. Let's see if there is something out there real quick. Yes, there is. There's this one right here, and I might be able to fit both of them in there side by side. Yeah, looking at it from this angle right here, it would work. Let's go ahead and get that in there. Probably just go ahead and put that in on the back side here, possibly. Why not? I don't know how I'm feeling about this whole setup here. I think it's just going to kind of come together over time. I'm really just trying to block off access to this field over here. That way I don't drive through it on accident. I think that's going to work out pretty good. $8,018, that's all gone. It's right here. This is nice. Now we got this winch over here. Thing is heavy as can be. I don't think I'm using it anymore. We're just going to kind of store it away in a crack somewhere. Actually, you know what? Speaking of a crack, let's pick this up real quick by hand. Yeah, you should be able to lift this stuff by hand. Lift them all the time by hand. They're a little heavy. I don't know what the actual weight is on this. Hey, there's a perfect crack for it. I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. Should probably just sell it back off. Maybe we'll get there another day. And speaking of not using something, we got this roller over here. It's a grassland roller. Might use it, might not. I don't know if I'm going to roll the grass field. Just keeping a hold of it for now, seeing how well that's going to work out. But let's go ahead and get this forage wagon into that shed. And as it starts to get a little dark, I'm going to add some lights as well. Of course, I can't forget to add the gravel. Nice new gravel. We just got delivered for free. I should probably take that off and actually pay for this gravel, but oh well, maybe we know somebody down the road giving us some gravel. I think this might work out pretty good. Ended up getting some lights here and there. I'm going to have to change the ground texture a little bit there. Pretty much everywhere where I'm going to need the lights, I think I got them in there. Where the silo is, well, that's the multi-fruit buying station, not necessarily our silo. We We may need to look at putting a silo in eventually, just not today. Looking from a distance, I think it works good, and it's going to get a lot darker here pretty soon. So I'm going to see how well it looks in the dark, because there's a few times I've been out there trying to cut down trees and stuff, and I couldn't see anything in front of me. Very hard to see, but the first tractor's all done mowing up, and I just realized I didn't save any room for these mowers. I did save room for the tractors, though. Let's see if I can squeeze these mowers in there somewhere. Looking a little closer here, I guess I could probably squeeze these mowers in front of these plows. I probably could have put these plows right in front of each other as well, but this should work out pretty good. Mowers side by side right in front of the plows, and then I saved some room right over there for our tractors. I think I may have overslept just a little bit. It's now 8 a.m. and yeah, I did. I remember I was trying to wake up a little bit earlier because that sunlight is our friend, especially around this time. Let's go ahead and get out there, start picking up that grass. The mowing did all get done last night. We'll see exactly how much we get here in just a little bit. Looking out there at the field, looks like quite a bit got mowed up. Yeah, that's a lot of grass on the ground, and quite a bit got missed here and there too. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. This is not a permanent field or anything like that. Let's just go ahead and get this all picked up and then turn this into silage. I forgot all about that whole silage route I got going. I'm not sure how I could forget about it with this big old building being right here. But 85,000 liters of silage there. Oh my gosh, how much is that worth? Looking into our time-saving stock check mod, this thing's going to show us right here. We got a value currently of 13,964, and that is a lot lower than I thought it would be. Wow, why is that so low? I guess if it was grass, it'd be even lower. But if we could wait till January, it looks like we might have about $16,000 worth right there. Why is that so low though? I'm not liking that at all. Checking out our oat field over here. Not 100% sure why I planted oats. I guess it's because that time of the year. I don't want to plant oats next time around. We need to get something in the ground. That way we could get some animals. By something, I mean something for chickens, most likely, because we already have a grass field, which is going to be able to allow us to get sheep and cows. Now we need something to allow us to get chickens. And I didn't forget about this nice old semi and this nice logging trailer over here. I'm going to be going through cutting all this stuff up to 12 meters, I believe, or right around 12 meters. What are these ones on the ground right here? Gosh, I really should have checked all this stuff beforehand. I remember what these are. It looks like a bunch of them are coming out to like 10.8, 10.9. These are the shorter trees. Let's see here. I'll run over here super fast. Something like this right here. I'll worry about those some other time. I want to actually start cutting these trees up into like 12 meter-ish, not really sell price links. I want to start getting them ready for a sawmill. I think one of the best ways for me to get them ready for a sawmill is just cut them in half. Don't exactly worry about how long they are. Of course, our trailer's only 12 meters. I don't know if we could pick up anything longer than 12 meters, but easy way to cut them in half. We can look at that little thing below the help menu there. There's 12.6, 12.6. Let's see if those actually load onto the trailer or not. Give that a little test run. Maybe I will have to get them to exactly 12. Another demonstration there. It's saying at the bottom of that help menu there, it's saying max 12 meters. I guess we're about to find out what happens. Just go ahead and hit the button to load up, and it is loading. There it goes. It's just overhanging a little bit, and that's perfect. Cut these trees right in half, and hey, we're good to go. Get them over to a sawmill. Now, we don't have no sawmill, but we'll be getting one pretty soon, I think. Now, I do have to be a little bit careful with this whole tactic here. Looking in the bottom right there, it says 25.5 meters. That's the size of the tree I'm after. There are some out there that's in the 30-meter range, and those are the bigger ones. They're really nice. I like them. But cutting those in half obviously won't be no 12-meter something, and they might still work. They might just hang over. And gosh, I love this feature right here so much. Just being able to walk down the tree, cutting the branches off. Oh man, I have been playing some FS25, getting a series going together there, and it has been driving me crazy, the fact that I cannot de-limb this easily. I'm hating it. Guess this rock right here is going to be a little bit of an issue. I'll have to navigate around that, but it's fine. That rock there's proven to be more of an issue than I really want to deal with, so I'm going to go ahead and just move it over a little bit, try to avoid the rock, and then I'll come back through and touch up what I missed. Finally came up to one of those bigger trees. See down there in the bottom right, 35.8 meters. Yeah, let's see exactly how this is going to work out. I'm going to cut it directly in half, see how long that's going to be. I don't know the math right off the top of my head. And then see if it actually loads into the back of that trailer or not. That'd be pretty interesting if it does, and how much it's going to hang out. Found the halfway point right there, 17.3 meters on both sides. It's going to have a little bit of overhang on that trailer if it gets loaded up. It's all the way over there in the background from all these trees right here. We'll get there in a minute, but not this episode. I'm all out of time here. I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, because they're always welcome. Very much appreciated and very much needed. And until next time, y'all take care.